right, so let's go ahead and check the vent, see how it's doing. Okay, that looks a little better here, not as much wetness. Alright, so we have 80% humidity. Usually it's 90 plus. And it's not running right now because it's not time to run right now. But it looks like everything's working properly. We got pretty much a full charge on the battery. And everything's looking good. Let me turn on the light. Here. All right. So everything's looking good. And our check here is cool down here. Look at that, it's under 70 degrees. It's about 85 degrees outside right now. So 68 degrees is much better than 85. And it's going to be a lot more important once it gets to 100, which is what's going to happen once we start getting into the summer months. So anyway, I'm happy with that. I need to get that wood out of there too. I don't need that down here. Well, I got my red paint. That's all I have, the rust color red paint. And I didn't want to go to the store and have to spend more money. I really preferred for it to be tan or some kind of desert color, but you know, I'm going to use what I have. You can see here the dry weather is causing a lot of grass fires in the area. Well, the pond is officially out of water. It's supposed to get some rain tomorrow, but I don't know how much. You can see my little duck decoy is dry docked there, just waiting for some water to bring it back to life. Look at that. You got the raccoons crawling in there.
Oh, not the duck. Oh, God.
There's a weight on there somewhere.
Oh, my God, look.
What?
A little frog right there.
Yeah, he was right underneath the duck.
Pick him up.
Hello, Froggy.
Hey, pick him up.
I don't need to do anything with him.
Oh, my God.
Disturbed him. Well, we're starting to get into the spring, so hopefully that means we're going to get some rain. We'll see how much we get tomorrow. Well, it's a nice, bright, sunny day today. It is the beginning of April, and it is still dry, although I think there's supposed to be some rain coming in a week or two. So I'm ready for it. But you'll see down here at the pond that it's completely dry now. Look at that. That is dry. That's what happens with 6 months of no rain. But you know, this pond was only maybe about 4 feet deep at the max from the rain 6 months ago. Look at that clay. See how broken up it is? That is clay. That's good stuff. Keeps the water in. The only way that you get water out of this pond is evaporation. And so that's the deepest part. That's where the fish kind of hung out. Unfortunately, they got eaten by the herons. But yeah, it was only got about 4 feet, not even that, maybe 3 feet deep. And so in 6 months, you know, it took 6 months for 3 feet of water to evaporate down here. So I can only imagine once this fills up with a lot of rain, it would probably never go dry. And stay tuned, because I'm going to be getting a well for the land here. It's a solar powered well because I don't have electricity on this land or close to it. Maybe one of the other neighbors will eventually bring it in, and I can bring it in. But it's not cheap to bring in utility lines, because each utility post is very expensive to install by the utility company. So you can run into the $20,000 to $30,000 just to get electricity on your land, maybe more, because I'm set back quite a ways. This will fill up with water eventually. It's just going to take some time. You got to be patient, or at least I should be telling myself that I should be patient. And it'll be great to see what it looks like once it's full. So with regard to the water well, it's going to be solar powered. And I talked with a local well drilling company, and their prices have gone up, I would say about 75% what they were about a year ago. And that's just the demand and the lack of supplies because of all this that's going on right now. But I'm still going to do it. So I spoke with the well drilling guy, and he said that it would take about 5 months because they're backlogged right now, unless he has a job in the area and could do it at that time sooner, but he doesn't want to overpromise on it. And so anyway, that'll be nice. And I'll probably put the well over here away from the pond, because if I ever want to expand that pond, I don't want that well to be in the way. And so I'm thinking on my plateau here that I could put it maybe over here somewhere, and I'll have my cistern right there so that the water can fill that cistern up, and then I can feed other parts of the area here with water. From a gravity standpoint, you want to kind of get it at the highest point if you don't have a pump. And you know, since I'm using solar power, you really don't have much electricity to work with, and so the best thing is to use gravity to get the water where you want it to go. Let's cut to the well installation. The well company was able to find a time slot to come out, and I'll be giving you more detail on that in the next video. Stick around and I'll get that video posted soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.